If James Gunn's DCU delivers these 10 Justice League moments, fans will go wild. Number 10, Batman meets his son. James Gunn already said that Batman and his son, Damian, will be fighting together in the new movie, The Brave and the Bold. To help fans understand Damian better, it would be cool to show a flashback of how he and Batman first met. It was a big surprise when Batman found out he even had a son. That first meeting was pretty wild, and it shows how strange their relationship was at the start before they became closer and got along better. Number 9, Justice League vs. Starro. The Justice League movie in the old DCEU showed the team coming together to fight Darkseid's army. But the new DCU could do something different by having the Justice League's first big battle be against Starro, the very first villain they ever fought in the comics. Sure, James Gunn already used Starro in the Suicide Squad, but since the DCU is getting a fresh start, that might not count anymore. Even just a flashback of the team fighting Starro would be super fun for fans to see. Number 8, Terra's betrayal of the Titans. A DCU Titans movie is coming, but it's still in the early planning stages. When people think of big Titan stories, one of the most famous is the Judas Contract. That's the one where the team gets betrayed by one of their own. Terra, who seemed like a friend, turns out to be working with Deathstroke the whole time. It was a huge shock, really hurt the team. It would be awesome to see a moment like that in the movie. It's a tough story, but it could really surprise people who don't know what's coming when Terra turns on the Titans. Number 7, Batman shooting Darkseid. The DCU is still a long way from having a huge movie like Endgame, but there are some really big moments from the comics that would be awesome to see on screen. In Final Crisis, Darkseid was more dangerous than ever, so scary that Batman had to break his biggest rule and use a gun to stop him. Fans know Batman hates using guns, but most people think it made sense in that moment. It would be really interesting to see how more fans would feel about Batman using a gun to shoot a powerful villain like Darkseid. Number 6, bullets and bracelets. The 2017 Wonder Woman movie did a great job showing how Diana became a hero, but it left out one really cool part: the famous bullets and bracelets trial. That test was part of the competition Diana had to win to be the Amazon chosen to go to the world of people. Sadly, it wasn't shown in the DCEU, but with the new Amazon show Paradise Lost being made, maybe fans will get to see some flashbacks of Diana's early days on Themyscira. Number 5, Superman losing his paw. One of the biggest lessons Superman ever learns is that he can't save everyone, and he usually learns that by losing his dad. Both Superman and Man of Steel showed this in different ways, but Jonathan Kent's death is something that almost always happens in the movies. In James Gunn's new Superman reboot, Jonathan is still alive, but if Superman couldn't save him from something like a heart attack, it would be super emotional. It's really sad, but a moment like that would definitely make fans feel a lot. Number 4, Batman punching Guy Gardner. The first Green Lantern fans will meet in the new DCU as Guy Gardner. He's going to be in the Superman movie, Peacemaker Season 2, and The Lantern Show. Since fans will be seeing a lot of Guy, the DCU should totally show one of the funniest comic moments, and when Batman punches Guy right in the face. That one punch is super famous and still makes fans laugh. Batman hasn't really shown up in the DCU yet, except for a quick cameo, but it would be awesome to see that moment happen in live action. Number 3, Flash outracing Superman. The friendly rivalry between the Flash and Superman has been around for a long time. They've raced each other a bunch of times, but one of the best moments came when Clark Kent and Barry Allen were just talking. Clark mentioned that he actually won a few of their races, but Barry, being the Flash, just smiled and said, "Those were for charity, Clark," and then zoomed ahead of him. Fans love when superheroes tease each other like that, and it would be super fun to see the DCU Flash joke around with Superman the same way. Number 2, Batman and Robin will never die. The famous Batman R.I.P. story starts with a flash forward where Batman says, "You're wrong, Batman and Robin will never die." But later fans find out it's not Bruce Wayne saying it, it's actually his old sidekick, Dick Grayson. The DCU's Batman will probably be Bruce for a long time, but if the movies go on long enough for Dick to become Batman, it would be awesome to see that scene. That powerful line really shows that no matter what happens, there will always be a Batman. Number 1, The Flash's greatest sacrifice. If the DCU lasts long enough, they might make a movie about Crisis on Infinite Earths. If they do, one thing they have to include is the Flash's big sacrifice. Even though no one likes seeing heroes die, the Flash's sacrifice is one of the best in DC and comic book history. He gives up his life so his friends can have a chance to fight the bad guy, the Anti-Monitor. Even the CW TV show had the older Flash, Jay Garrick, die to show that if this story is told, a Flash has to die.